Hey, this is your host, the Black Sheep, and welcome to the Bad at Being Human podcast. I hope you all are having a blessed day. And with that being done, let's get this out the way. Normally, I wouldn't present in such a ostentatious manner, but currently I am missing a hat and a pair of gloves. So I guess it really sucks to be you guys today. Well, with this, yeah. So I've been getting into Red Dead Redemption 2 lately, and I've just, for the life of me, I cannot stop killing all of the NPCs. I mean, like I'll sit there and like I'll be nice to the ones that the random events you find them on the side of the road, and like what I'll do is that I'll be nice to those guys, right? Because I know I'm always gonna get a reward. But every single day, even when I'm trying to be a nice guy, it's just like I can't stop killing them. I mean, like and I don't mean like just shooting them, like because somebody brushed up or antagonized you. I mean, like I always sit there. I mean, I don't know if I'm the only one doing this. Hopefully, I ain't, but I I have this like compulsion to like just murder all these NPCs that I come across, and so what I'll do is my main method until I get into about the end of chapter two, or yeah, about the end of chapter two when I can get the double action revolver. But for now, what I've done so far is that I'll gallivant around and I'll lasso them, and then I'll hog tie them. Then I'll antagonize them, play with them. Psychological game. Not really, they're NPCs, but I just find it fun. And then what I'll do is that I'll rob them, and usually it's always a knife. In some circumstances, usually something else. And what I'll do is that I'll stab them a profusely amount of times, just to get that real gore in, and then I'll take pictures of it, and I'll wait for one of like an NPC or something to, the witness, uh, goes gallivanting off, and then oh, while I'm doing this, I have a mask on, so that way I don't get a bounty, but more or less, and I'll go gallivanting off, and I'll find a vantage point, and I'll just watch the police or the marshals. I'll watch the sheriff investigate, and I find it very interesting. And I'll just study their little movements and behaviors at Rockstar. I really love studying a lot of things about that game. I find it really interesting how realistic things are. But I am also guilty of just going around on a rampage and just shooting everybody just for the sake of it. And sometimes I'll tie them up and I'll just shoot. Never in the head though. The head is just I don't know. To me, it's like it's pointless. It's there's no gore there. There's no interesting stuff. It's just boom, done. Pathetic. It's like a high honor Arthur in a stealth killing. It's like oh, stabbing it. Oh, boom, dead. Oh, it's so boring. Like and don't get me wrong, though. A shotgun to the head can look very interesting, but again, it's instant death. There's no animation. It's like when you shoot off their leg and they start screaming and crying. That, that right there, oh, brother, that is some awesome detail, and I mean, awesome stuff. Oh, really, if you pay attention to the bones, oh, and the amount of people I can rob, I just like, well, preferably though, when I do kill NPCs, I like to go after the women, specifically because the women put up less of a fight and they're easier to rob firsthand. Recently, I've been experimenting with methods, so instead of just hog tying them now, because again, normal method is that I'll use the hunting knife, and this is because I can personally engrave it. And the engravings, funny enough, that I use is that I first I'll make the blade black and steel, and then I'll switch to gold engravings, and then I'll use the skulls and the chains. And for a while, I would just because I saw that there, I think whether there's 6 or 8 skulls on there, it might be 7, but pretty sure there's 8. But what I'll do is that I would kill 8 people with a knife, and then it kind of evolved into its thing, but more or less when I first started playing this game. couldn't stop killing people. I mean, that's the same reason why I play GTA. Is like I love the story, phenomenal story, and I pay attention. I really, really study it, and like, I think the way Arthur is written, his consistency in character, but not only what Roger Clark did as well on his part, I think is absolutely commendable. Praise God for that. Well, praise God for more than that. I shouldn't say that. You know, uh, I may have messed up here. I'm at a bit of a predicament here with you guys because you know I don't want to sit here and boast. You know that's not right. But got him cooked on all things. But more or less, if you're a Christian, whatever, not gonna force you. I'm not gonna sit here go on long rants. Actually, there'll be separate episodes for that specifically for the Christians and Catholics alike. With anyway, where were we? Oh yes, the murder. So I've switched up methods now. So normally it's the hog tie, and a knife. And I've kind of moved over to throwing knives. They don't look as pretty to me, but well, the gore was awesome, but they just don't look as pretty. Like don't have like gold. I really like gold. I really like oh I love gold guns, but sometimes it's just ugly too. Having a whole in gold like an old gold gun, especially with no engravings, and then I mean there's no red engraving. Well, not much goes with gold, really. It's just gold as the background. So most of the time, I find myself making different parts gold and different parts black and steel and customizing it gold, and that has a real nice. That has that real what I would consider that bad honor Arthur look. What or at least what I think people. I personally just like red and black. I mean, as you can see, reasons why I'm not gonna go over, but more or less. Now, how do I? Sorry, I'm thinking about something, and I would hate to, edit this out because I think, I don't know, personally, maybe because I'm a bit of a weirdo, but as you would call it, pro-social weirdo. But I don't know. Tell me what you think. I really don't know what you guys think, so I'm really curious what you guys say in the comments. But yeah, I just love gallivanting and I mean, don't get me wrong, the story of Red Dead Redemption. Now, a lot of people say, as well, Ar Arthur or Arthur Friend's more of an honorable outlaw. Now, comparing the voice lines and just overall the behaviors of Arthur in general, I think high and low honor are very consistent. And for the actual canon, yeah, definitely, he'd probably go up and try and save John, regardless of anything. And personally, I think the high honor, when he's sitting there and it plays the unshaken high as he's dying, looking out, looking out there into the whole so horrible, horrible sunset as he finally releases. I think that's probably the way he'd probably go because I think of Red Dead Redemption as kind of like Star Wars. It's centered around tragedy. There are no good guys ever, never in Red Dead Redemption. I mean, besides the poor Catholic nun. I mean, she's a real victim in all of this. Let's be honest. And those Catholic nuns in the first game. Yeah, I wonder if they were in Undead Nightmare. I think what was that drunk? What was his name? The drunkard. Loved whiskey Irish. I think his name was what? No, that wouldn't make sense. I'll find it out later. Let me know in the comments. Actually, I don't mind being wrong. If anything, I don't care what you really put in the comments. But as long as it's honest, really. Hell, hate me, like me, I don't care. I mean, this channel was mostly be raised for awareness pro-social psychopathy, which I have not even talked about in the last 9 minutes. But this is just an introduction. I plan on, getting more high budget stuff here and there. trust me, if you stick around, I can't say I promise you, I'm not a politician, but I will say, it definitely does get better. But I just need to get this out for you guys, so at least something gets done. Let me know what you think.